Anywho, guys, I've been trying to record this part for quite some time now, since yesterday, which, well, not the best. And right now I have a baby on my lap, so yeah. If you hear any noises, it's her, so like, yeah. Anywho, no, you know what? It's better if I do this. Anywho, this is the next part that's gonna come out after this series. But we're gonna go back to this. What if Minato was reborn as Izuku? Part 4. Now, we're gonna start our story off when they're gonna have to choose their internships. Well, Izuku doesn't have much of a choice because, well, he's got a bunch of offers, but in the end, he got an offer from his mom. And if anybody here has a, you know what, everybody here wants to like most people like want to make their mom happy, so they'll say yes no matter what. I'm kind of like one of those guys. No matter what my mom asks, I'll do it. Yeah. But anywho, okay. Come here, Olivia. But you know what? I'm not gonna even go on a tangent. So they'll continue on their heroes things. For Minato, well, he's gonna focus on creating a new technique. And this new technique is on the Rasengan. No. He's making a new technique. He's been, well, ever since he's come to the My Hero, universe, he's been looking into like the world, technology, things like that, and he understands, like Sage energy, and he's completely mastered it, like Toad Sage. So in this world, he's going to learn a new type of Sage ninjutsu, which, well, think about it, people. Um, uh, Hashirama had like a Sage mode that's similar to like that's in tangent with Wood style, and because of that, he was a pretty good like I guess I guess that would be his amp because you don't see him doing the wooden dragon or the golem or any of that without being in the sage mode, like tree sage mode. So I'm just saying, since Minato is really good with lightning ninjutsu, no, that wouldn't work. Water, yeah, water. Nah. No, he has a strong affinity for lightning, so yeah, lightning sage mode. Now, the way I'm gonna make this work is where, well, he's gonna try and absorb the energy from like lightning. He's gonna like do the same thing as like Toad Sage mode, and he'll try to regulate it like the way he did with Toad Sage mode. And over time, he'll have Lightning Sage mode. Basically, it's like the like the Super Saiyan increase. His hair, it goes haywire, just floating up, and yeah. Now, we'll go to the stain incident. Now, when the stain incident happens, there'll be well, him and his mother are like going to host a city because his mom is on a business trip. All the major heroes are getting together in order to talk about a certain league of villains. Now, when they went there, they got attacked, and after they got attacked, they had to. Anyways, after they got attacked, they had to deal with the gnomes and everything like that. Now, while Ida ran off to fight with the wait, wait, No. Okay. Hazle con una. Okay. All right. Now, with the stain incident, uh, yeah, they would be on equal footing with yeah, I guess Minto would save like Ida because yeah, he has the horizon mark on him. He okay, look at that. Anywho, since he's got the horizon, he teleports there. He knocks Stain's weapon off the way, and well, this is where things are gonna get interesting. Now, if anybody's ever watched Black Lightning, the way his power works is that he intakes electricity in where he takes it out, and he can also use it to detect people's small electricity that they have in order to see them. And with this, he's gonna fight Stain, and as he fights him, he'll go he'll go toe to toe because realistically, Stain is basically Zabza but with a buff, I guess. He's not limited to just one weapon. No, he's more like Madara, but way toned down. Anywho, the fight will continue onwards until Minato finally subdues him, aka a lightning jutsu. Not the Chidori variant, but I'm gonna say that, yeah, he uses the lightning sage mode, and when he uses it, he, well, delivers a rather powerful gut punch to Stain, which knocks him out. And in the process, ends up sending him flying to the sky, in which case he needs to save him quickly. And now, the baby's out of my room, so let's talk again. And yeah, Minato would use the horizon in order to save the hero killer Stain before he realistically he splats on the ground. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna say the same injuries happen. So except for the fire marks. And with that being all said and done, we move on to them getting reprimanded. In which case, that's not gonna happen to Izuku. You see, his mom was being big brain and told him to use his quirk. So his feat is told to everybody how he, a student of UA, defeated the hero killer. And realistically speaking, this boosts UA's reputation and puts him back to popularity. The popularity that they lost. Well, the belief that they lost when UA was attacked. Now, as we continue onward, what was it? Yeah, the forest training camp. For this, the week before this, Minato decides to go on a date with Momo. And the more he goes on a date with her, the more similarities that he finds between her and Kushina. And just because, I'm just gonna make this a filler episode, but it's not. Please don't sue me. And while they're going on a date, they go past a alleyway, in which case a little girl comes running up to them and hugs Izuku between his leg. Now, this cute little cinnamon roll, you may all know who she is, but she, cries and begs for help. Well, she doesn't cry and begs for help, but she has the look. And Minato knows this all too well, seeing as how he was in an orphanage since he was young. And, well, he wanted to help her, but he can't. So, he did the next best thing. He put a Horizon mark on her back. Well, no, on her head. Now, when Overhaul told him, about his daughter, he let her go, but he's got the Horizon mark on her. So, let's move on to after that's they don't go on the day. They don't continue the day because they just ruined the mood. So, yeah. And this is the day before they start the forest training camp. In which case, we move on to the whole shenanigans. And everybody gets to go. The people who failed the test, they're shouting out, yay, hooray, whatever. But, no, hold up. I skipped the whole entire arc. Okay. The test. Honestly, everything goes to canon. Except Bakugo and Izuku versus All Might. They're not gonna fight All Might. Get his stupid ass out of here. They're gonna fight Inko. In which case, Bakugo, he doesn't know shit, so he doesn't know that she can be scary. So, when the fight starts, both Bakugo and Midoriya are being told pulp. And the only reason that they escaped is because Minato somehow managed to put a sealing formula on her back to seal her chakra away. In which case she can still move, but what's she gonna do? All she can do is just punch him with a regular human strength. In which case, she's got taijutsu. But Minato does not want to fight. He's already got his ass whooped, so he just flying Raijins to the exit. Yeah, that's what happened. Anywho, let's move on to what was it called again? Forest training camp. Now, in the forest training camp. Oh man, I don't know what to do with this one. Yeah. When, Pixie Bob decides to say, I don't know, just throw him over a cliff. Well, Minato didn't quite exactly see it coming, but he did Horizon himself and Momo out of the way. Which, they landed on top of the bus. In which case, he needed to then help. Well, as I just pointed down and said, this is part of the test, you gotta go down. And, well, they went down. That's it. Except they landed a little bit more gracefully, that's it. Now, I don't know if I kicked Mineta out or not. But I'm praying to God I didn't. Because God wasn't funny. Nigga wanted to take a piss so badly. All he had to do was just go to the forest. Saw a giant ass nigga about to punch him. He's been holding it in for a day. Came gushing out like a waterfall. He had a smile, yet at the same time the nigga was crying. He was afraid he was about to die. His soul was about to be snatched. Until, well, Fuck am I saying? Izuku just comes in with a giant ass Rasengan. You know what? Odama Rasengan slaps that bitch out the way and just rinse and repeat. Just Odama Rasengan after Odama Rasengan. Afterwards, he just gets tired and just uses a Biju bomb. The more I think about it, the more this is more messed up because all those beautiful trees cleared out. Nah, who gives a fuck? I want to bleep out that part where I said the F word, but like, it's already gone. Nah, I'm not gonna edit it out. Too much work. But when it comes to them, they reach the United area, and when they reach it, oh man. Well, what Izuku, like everybody was just, well, no, that would be useful. Um, Uraraka, touches everybody and makes them light, and once she does that, like, tape nigga just tapes all of them into Izuku. Izuku all of a sudden just uses. Actually, he has Uraraka to also make him light. He uses the Kurama chakra mode and blitz all the way to the area. And yeah, they beat the teachers. And when they beat the teachers, they saw a camping ground, and they were hungry. So like, really, well, Uraraka's on the side throwing up, and as she's throwing up, well, everybody, what's it called? Yeah. While she's throwing up, her guts, Izuku is like preparing the meal, Shadowclone style. Niggas in the barbecue grilling some meat. You know what? Just for the fun of it, Izuku's got like a storage seal on, like a big ass storage seal where he keeps food, and my man's got all the meat. Like he got the you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say burgers, hot dogs, and some steak. We can't forget about the chicken and the fish. Oh man. One thing's for sure, there ain't no ketchup in the table. The only red sauce you'll see there, yeah, that's hot sauce. Fuck the rest. All right. After they eat up, the nigga Koda, he wondering why there's there's four niggas like cooking. He just walks towards him, asks him like why he's doing it, and I don't know. Koda's Koda, but one thing's for sure, he goes for that nut shot. But my nigga Minato ain't gonna get caught slacking. He just, you know what? Just for the sake of it, he substitutes with Bongo. Bongo got his nuts cracked. Like, man, he ain't gonna have kids no more after that. Anywho, man, I could just imagine the face that he would have. Like, he got punched in the neck so hard he loses all color. Uh, and his blonde hair turns white. Okay. Now, we go to the I don't know, the night thing where like everybody gets into groups. So yeah. They all get paired up, and everything goes into canon from there. Except when the villains attack. Man, them retards didn't get enough of, like a beating from last time. So, yeah, Minato did not go easy on them. But he was heading over to give um what's it called? He was heading over to give what's his name again? Koda his dinner. So I mean that goes similar to canon. Meets muscular, uses a Rasengan, doesn't work, and yeah. So he uses a new type of Senjutsu. In the time that they've been practicing, he's been thinking about how wood style works. And people say that's genetic, but I don't think so. It can be well, yeah, no, it is stuck to just Senjus. Okay. I can't give him wood style. But I can give him something similar. Fuck it, earth manipulation. He pulls the sage energy from the earth and he can manipulate it somewhat, but it's not perfect. Anywho, he uses it to entrap muscular, which doesn't work too well until he uses genjutsu, which incapacitates him. Though puts him through a hellish nightmare. It's like the Tsukiyomi, but take it down 3 levels. Anywho, oh no, wait, it's like the genjutsu that Orochimaru's men did in order to make everybody fall asleep. And my phone fell off. My bed's so light. But then again, it's still fucked up, so it doesn't matter. I'm talking about my phone, just not the what if. Anywho. Oh my god. I just realized how OP Minato is. Like, just with just genjutsu. Nobody can break out of it. So in a way, yeah, nobody can break out of it. Yeah. Well, maybe Nejire. Yeah. Anywho, let's continue off with the series. And the fights continue on. They get their favorite blonde. No, wait. Yeah, actually they would. They would get their favorite blonde, and afterwards, we would go off to the whole. The heroes trying to beat the villains. Now, when the heroes are fighting, well, when the heroes are trying to track down Bucko, they can't really track him down because Momo didn't put the implant because Minto realistically he took all of them down. Well, all of them except Kurogiri, and he teleported. They just used the rest of the the Vanguard squad just as a distraction so they can get Bakugo. And once they got Bakugo, well, it's time to save his ass. So Minato tells them that he has a Harajuku mark on him, and yeah, that he can go save them. But well, no, wait. Yeah, he's the only who can go with them. So he makes a team, and this team comprises of his mother, All Might, and what was his name again? Aizawa, and the number Three hero, best genus. Nah, Endeavor wouldn't be useful. Like, the fuck's that nigga gonna do? So, and Hawks. He was the previous number five. No, he wasn't. The only reason he became the number two was because. No. Yeah, he became number two. Anywho, yeah, those two go there. Like those five, they go there, and they take care of most of the villains. And we get the touching fight between All Might and All for One. And before, when they're like saving Bago, like before no, before All for One is about to like do the finishing blow on All Might, man, Inko comes in with a giant ass Rasengan. Man, she take care of that nigga in one hit. Nah, I'm joking. She doesn't. Though she does pushes him back. And when All for One tries to take her quirk, which is yeah, huh? I didn't think about this. Actually, that would be. No way. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so she pumps a bunch of chakra and she does something similar to Almighty Push. And that's just her quirk being fueled like a fuck ton. Her quirk being fueled so much by chakra. It over time her quirk has evolved. It's practically becoming a Genkai. Yeah. And she hits him with an almighty push, sending all of the red like tendril things that take quirks, and yeah. Afterwards, um, huh? She uses the like after that big attack, she uses a shadow clone. That shadow clone throws a kunai containing the horizon. And once she does that, she travels over to the other side and hits him again with a water dragon. Once she does that, and while All for One is flying toward Inko, she does the hand signs for the water prison, thus encasing Zabuza. No, not Zabuza. All for One in a water prison. And once he's about to, suffocate to death, and he gets knocked out, yeah, she lets him go, but she, does an immobilization seal on him, and this keeps him down. And what she did was, something that even the number one hero couldn't, which made everyone not giddy with joy, but no, like they were happy. Like there's going to be a new symbol of peace, even if All Might has fallen. But now we're gonna go back to UA. Now, with this whole slew of array of problems that's been going around, UA, its reputation has taken a great hit. But thanks to the thanks to Izuku taking care of the villains on the first half, their reputation didn't fall. If anything, it rose because even if they did get attacked, their students were trained so well that they were able to combat real villains. And let's just say the next year, a lot of people enrolled for UA. Now, let's go on to the next work. Nah. You know what? The next agency that yeah, no, what? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna end it off here. Should I? No, I'm gonna continue. Overhaul. Now, like they're doing internships again, and Izuku he goes with his mom again, and while he's with his mom, Night Eye calls the top heroes in, and while they're there, okay, while they're there, they talk about overhaul. Now, this is where the horizon that he put on Eri comes in to play. While they're dealing with now, once he finds out what Overhaul is doing to Eri, Minato gets angry, but just because he's angry doesn't mean he's gonna lash out. He controls his emotions, and he uh, he helps what's his name, Night Eye, come up with a better plan. And after coming up with said better plan, they attack. And after attacking, they take out most of the United villains. But Izuku, he goes like first he used the Horizon to get to Eri. Once he gets to her, he picks her up and they leave. And after leaving the place, he makes a shadow clone and he goes off to fight Overhaul. Now, while they're dealing with Overhaul, yeah, yeah, they're dealing with Overhaul. So yeah, no, what? No, that would be interesting, huh? He doesn't off bad use the Rasengan and finishes it in one blow. He wants revenge for Ares, so he beats him to a bloody pulp. And he does try to use reform and everything. And at one point, like the nigga that's like the invincible shield, and the other one that's the invincible spear. Well, he goes over to them niggas, merges with them, uses their quirks, and this just pisses off Izuku even more. In which case, in order to deal with them, Izuku decides to use one final attack. Now, this little tidbit, this little attack, did something much more than you can ever realize. What it did was completely and utterly destroy what's his name? Overhaul. He basically he used the Horizon, and he also used like a bunch of shadow clones. Now, when he was using the shadow clones, he was throwing the a bunch of kunais all over the place, and the shadow clones, they were using the Horizon in order to teleport with the kunais, thus making it appear as though he's everywhere at the same time. Basically, an after image, but better. It's like Shisui's Uchiha, the the body flicker dance, where there's just a bunch of after images of Shisui, basically like that, and he attacks, and when he attacks, he completely and utterly destroys them. And yeah, that's it for, yeah. He goes, and when he attacks, he, like, cuts off, overhauls, like, arms and legs off. So he won't use his quirk. And yeah, that's how the overhaul incident ends. Now, what to do with Eri? Well, say, Naruto somehow convinces Inko to adopt her, essentially making her his cute little sister. Anywho, this is King Kai's signing out, and hope you guys enjoy. And I'm sorry it's took me this long. It has to do with my, well, I got a bunch of exams. I just now got finished with them, and there's the fact that I had to continuously help my sister babysit. And right now I'm supposed to be helping babysit, but you know what? It's better if I post this video. And I've been helping them a lot, way too much. I haven't had enough time to study on my work. But now that my sister is back from God knows whatever she was buying, I can finally start doing some what ifs. But hope y'all enjoy and have a good day. And Bronco, I still, I gotta say, this next what if, thanks for the idea, man. It's gonna be a good one. Thanks, buddy.